Good afternoon, Nirmik. My name is Jonathan Agosto from Triple A SEO. I spoke with Emma yesterday, and as I promised, here's your video analysis. I wanted to get on here real quick and go through your site in this video to do a website audit and show you personally what is holding your website back from being in the top 3 on Google. I'm going to mainly be going over 3 things, which are content, citations, and backlinks in this video. If you start applying these today, it will help you to bring in more work and customers. So the very first thing I want to go over is your website. So if you can see, we have your website pulled up here. I love the layout of your website. Everything is well organized. You have your chat here, to start getting, those customers. One thing I don't see on your website is enough content. One thing I can tell you about Google is that Google loves content. They like to see a minimum of 1,500 words on the homepage, and you definitely have less than that. In addition to this, the more content you have, the more you look like an expert in their eyes. So you will want to beat out your competitors. For example, if they have 1,500 words, you want to have 2,000 words and so on. So when someone searches for roofing company Orlando, Google crawls the websites on the internet searching and ranking the results. Google is looking for keywords. It's looking for what the website should be found for. If you have the exact words roofing company Orlando, for example, listed multiple times on your site, you are going to be really relevant for that search, and Google is going to be willing to put you higher in the results. I don't see any of these keywords in your content, so you will want to get those in there as well. So I went ahead and did a Google search for that specific keyword. So this is just an example, just one keyword I'm going to show you. When people search for that keyword, this is how Google is going to present the results. The very first thing Google is going to show is the advertisement. Obviously, people are paying to be put on the top, so this is the first thing you're going to see. Right below this, we have what we call the Mac Pack, and the top 3 listed in here are the ones that receive a lot of the work because they're super easy to find and they're listed right away. Some things you can do to be listed in here is to have a Google business profile, which you have one. You just need to optimize your profile, so you can start showing up here. So some things you can do to do that is to fill out as much as possible on your profile, your name, your phone number, your hour of operations, and start adding photos of your projects and start requesting reviews from your past customers, and just fill out everything that you can on that Google profile. And the most important thing you can do for your Google business profile is to put your name, address, and phone number into as many relevant directories as possible. So directories are things like Yelp, Yellow Pages, and things like that. So doing this will help you to greatly power up your profile, and then you will start showing up here. Right below this is what we call the organic results. So you also want to be listed in the top 3 here so that most of the people searching for your services will find you. So let's take a look at this local competitor site, for example, Janney Roofing. So we click on their page, this is what we see. They also have a pretty good layout on their website, but I just want you to pay attention to how much content they have and how good they're using those keywords. So for example, Orlando Roofer, that is a keyword. Roofer in Orlando, that's another keyword. You can see all the content that they have here. All that information Google uses to identify what this page is about, and then it's going to show that to possible customers. Orlando Roofing Services, another keyword there. Residential roofing in Orlando. We can keep going and going. So this is a good example, as you can see here on this website, that the more content you have, the more relevant you're going to be in Google's eyes. But other than the content and the keyword, let's take a look at why this website is ranking. This is a paid program I use to research websites called RF. If I put Janney Roofing into this program, we can see what we are up against. So I want you to go over here in the UR and DR rating. So a DR rating means how powerful a website is in the eyes of Google. A UR rating, it is a trust rating, meaning how much Google actually trusts this website. An important way of raising this number is through backlinks, as you can see here. A backlink is essentially a shout out or an endorsement from another website. With this program, we can actually see what links they have and we can obtain them for your website. Lastly, and most importantly, the keywords. So as you can see here, they're being found for 2,700 keywords. So imagine, all those searches going to this website. So let's take a look at some of their keywords. So for example, Janney Roofing, right? So we have Roofing Orlando, 250 searches every month. So the search volume is how many times that keyword gets searched per month. All right, so roofing companies in Orlando, 1,000 searches a month. Orlando Roofing, 400. Roof replacement, Orlando, 300. We can keep going on going over here, but in just these couple of keywords here, we have over 2,000 searches a month. Imagine those 2,000 people finding you instead of finding Janney's Roofing. But let's take a look at your websites right now to see how you compare with them. All right, so as you can see here, your DR rating is pretty low. You don't have basically any backlinks here. You only have 25. So what is that doing? That is what brings these up. So we need to start getting some of those backlinks that Janney are using, and we can actually know which ones they have based on this program. So the most important thing here is the organic keywords. Look at your website. You're only being found for 50 keywords at the moment. What does that mean? That means that because of that, only 11 people actually visited your website last month. If we go back to Janney, they have 1,500 people going through their website last month only. So imagine all those 1,500 people visiting your website instead of theirs. All right, so it looks like if you were to get more content and keywords on your site, if you increase your UR and DR ratings and you start getting some high quality backlinks, you could bring in a lot of calls. So I hope this video was helpful, and I would greatly appreciate hearing your thoughts about it. You can email me any thoughts or questions that you have, or you can just give me a call at 407-974-6037. I hope you have a great day.